Alright, so today we have yet another dev spotlight. We've actually made a lot of progress since the last video. Wanted to kind of show it off and give you a glimpse into what's coming. We have really, most of the work has been on Bree, so we're going to start there. Last time we were there, they had about half done, I would say. And as you can see from the mini-map, there is way more done. Currently, we have the inn in place. Many of the farms, basically Combe and Staddle, are in place. And this is going to be a focal point for the upcoming split in the quest line. Again, you will be able to choose whether you want to be good or evil. And the quest lines here will kind of merge or split up here. Hello, Barliman. And you'll see the NPC in place already for that part. But very much been busy trying to get this all finished. And you can see a very large amount done. So looking forward to having yet another major location that you guys will be able to visit. There's some detail work we're still going to do, you know, like some of the chimneys. I do like to have the smokers in place so it looks more alive. And you can see where they've kind of left off at currently. But they are working to get this done very quickly. Obviously, when you're watching this video, the release hasn't been done. We are looking to have the release possibly on the 16th. Maybe a little later. You know, I really would much rather put this out when it's ready than rush and have stuff missing and have to do update after update. So I appreciate your patience while we work to get this content done. There's a few things that I had wanted within the content update that we're probably not going to do this round because just the scope of Bree was so large that we didn't have time for anything else. But I do want to let you know that there will be sometime in the near future another content update. Most likely to be added there will be the Thranduil's Hall. That is just as, if not more so, massive than Bree. Several new areas have been added to the fast travel, so pretty much everything that we've built has been added as a fast travel point, either a major, which this guy will always be the major point from, you know, like town to town, big towns. These guys will be smaller areas like Weathertop, or in his case, he is just the party to get you from this side to the bad side, so that there's travel for both directions. Now, one of the other areas that we have put in place, Arquette, which is part of Bree, Reland, I should say, has been added. Still not entirely done. It's the build's done. The detail work is what we're working on, as well as getting some NPCs for livelihood and stuff. A lot of the quests have been done for a couple of or most of the quests have been done for a couple of the job boards. Still some work to do on that. Part of the reason the delay. Quests, unfortunately, are second in time consumption only to building. But you can see, if we jump up here, you can see we have Arquette in place, and again the detail work for the smokers. Some of the highlights are there's a lot of new daily quests. They have random rewards so that you don't get the same. Technically, I mean, it's always possible since it's random. You won't get the same reward each time you play, and there's even the ability for you to get rewards that are the unique artifacts that will be different each time. So we've got that added. There is a new mini-boss in Dragonberg, and there is a mini-boss quest line in Moria. At this stage, there are nearly 500 dialogues for custom NPCs, almost 250 custom NPC quests, and 250 plus or minus HQM quests. One of the things that we've worked really hard is none of these quests are tutorial based. That's not the intention of this pack. It's to give you a role-playing feel, but with the ability to go off and do your own thing like regular Minecraft allows. Some of the updates to the configs. Morph. I had always intended Morph to simply be a way for players playing this pack to better roleplay, because you can change into any of the mobs that you kill. It allows you to play a dwarf, play orcs, play hobbits, whatever you want to do. That was the intention for Morph for me. Because of other factors, I had abilities enabled. That's no longer the case. With this next major update, Morph abilities will be disabled. Because, again, Morph was intended, from my perspective, to only allow for better roleplay, because you could change into whatever mob it was. So, expect that that's going to change. Brewcraft will be back in the pack. That also has a lot to do with the decision to go Morph with no abilities. Brewcraft does have several potions that allow for flight, and technically can be done very early in game. There will be a potion master that will sell all the items that Brewcraft will need to make its potions, as well as I have disabled them dropping, as far in theory. So the only place you'll be able to get those potion ingredients will be through the shopkeepers. The main one will be, of course, at Dragonberg. There'll be others in various different spots within Middle-earth. We're considering adding another area for players to buy houses. Looking like Bree possibly, but that's still up for decision. We also have many. I'm just trying. There's so much that we've got going. Basically, to let you know that this update is really coming along. There is an enormous amount of content. I do want to remind everybody that this release, you won't necessarily have to reset your map. It is strongly encouraged, because if you don't reset your map, you will not get to take the full benefit of all the new stuff custom NPCs will offer. So keep that in mind when you download the next update. It'll be 2.8.0 when it is released, and that one will require a reset. I've already spoken to several of the server owners that I'm in communication with, and even my whitelisted server has been announced that we will be doing a complete reset, which is, if you watch Val's Noisy Toys on her stream, a week or so ago, she finished out her season in preparation for Season 3, and that's why. Otherwise, all I can tell you is that we've been really busy getting the content going. This is going to be a shorter video, only because I've just been so busy trying to get all this done and out without taking forever. So I apologize for the lack of actual gameplay in this video, but it was more just to kind of keep you up to date on what's going on. So again, Bree is probably about 75% done. The overworld work we wanted to do is 100% complete. And of course, we got Arquette in here, and there's potential for a couple other areas that are small that might be in with this content update. It depends on timing. But just wanted to give you guys a heads up what's going on. Thank you all for coming by, and you all have a great day.